We go. Our next map of this series will be Ruins of Ceres. Another pretty decent PvT map.
I like ruins in a lot of these games. They allow for a little bit less of those big all-ins, except for the Blink Stalker all-in. So we'll have to see how it plays out if that's a situation. In the top left-hand corner, it is the green Protoss player from Storm Gaming. Put your hands together for PiLiPiLi.
And his opponent in the top right, we have got our red Terran. It is Epic.
Once again, we have horizontal spawn positions.
So I'm wondering if we're going to see maybe the same style out of Epic, or if he realizes, Pili, he likes his blink. He might be a little bit aggressive with it. Epic might be thinking of a different strategy.
I like Epic's strategy in the first game. It seemed to do a lot of damage, yet PiLiPiLi with the Blink Stalker opener is so easily able to transition into a lot of pressure. It's not as if he was being greedy and took a quick third. It was just, I'm going to take a third now, you cancel it. I have all my tools to punish you already. It's not that I'm greedy and I'm kind of skimping in one area.
Looks like PiLiPiLi, though, will be able to see where Epic is pretty quick here. His probe catches his base, just gets an idea of what's going on.
Nice probe scout right off the bat. And I'd really love to see, I've seen a couple of players, whether it be Terran or Protoss, scout in with these early workers, and they're 4 or 5 seconds off each time denying the natural. Instead of throwing down a supply depot, I know it'd kind of screw with you a bit, but on the 1v1 player maps, when there's only 2 spawn positions, you could potentially just mosey on over and deny natural for a while.
And it can get annoying, too.
And especially versus a Terran, where they're going reactor. Epic. Oh, actually, Epic is not going reactor this game, but he's pumping Marines. I assume we're going to see quick factory. Maybe we're seeing Banshees. I think this is going to be a Banshee play out of Epic.
Yeah, that's pretty quick double gas for the style we're seeing right now. I would imagine maybe factory to starport, and like you said, into Banshee. That's definitely possible. There is that factory, though. It's just going down.
Quick factory instead of the reactor. I like it, but with early stalker pushes that we have seen out of PiLiPiLi and having just an adept mothership core push, you got to be very wary when you only can make 1 Marine at a time to defend. If the adept in this double adept opener can take advantage of it, it could prove disastrous. And you even see that PiLiPiLi scouts the barracks of Epic and sees, you know what, it doesn't look like you're going to throw down a quick reactor. I'm going to go double adept and very well be able to punish Epic for this, not even greedy, but just slightly not meta build.
Yeah, Epic just now gets wind that these adepts are heading over. The SCV is taken out as it tries to scout Pele's base. And, the bunker's here, but a bunker's not going to do much versus adepts because adepts can just shade past it. So yeah, these could get in the base and they could wreak some havoc.
It does look like it's going to be Banshee, by the way. Pretty much confirmed but at this point by Epic. You got the tech lab there. You got the starport on the way. Maybe enough to push back some of the force, but for now, the Adepts shade into the natural base. They will be able to focus down on SCV, attempting to get another mule, but the bunker, nothing's at it. They're going to be able to cancel that supply depot, hopefully. And I don't think there's enough Marines here to realistically fight them off. There's barely enough. You do need 4 to kill 1. With the bunker, there should be enough, but if there was 2 or 3 adepts, if PiLiPiLi commits that early adept pressure, I feel like he could get a lot more damage done, Koshkii.
Yeah, and you know what? A little bit was done, but I don't know if Pili is exactly committing. Oh, I think he is actually. No, he's got more stalkers, but still only 2 adepts.
Normal PiLiPiLi play. Quick blink. He enjoys his blink. And Ruins of Ceres is the map with the large main in very easy opportunities to blink up into the main and then back down to the third. So overall, he goes blink every map, and this is the best map to go blink anyways. Why not?
Exactly. There's a lot of room to blink up into the main. There's definitely a lot of potential for blink here. We've got another Liberator coming out. It looks like a similar push that we saw last time. But Epic is holding back, I think maybe waiting for that Liberator that has just popped out. Oh, there are adepts that were also doing some damage here in the natural, getting a bit done. The Liberator trying to prevent any more damage from being done, making sure that the adepts don't go into that mineral line.
I'm back, by the way.
At least Zoom reconnects me, and Skype doesn't reconnect you when your internet decides to die for 1 second right there. Adepts will be cleaned up. However, they spot the third CC of Epic, with Epic going up for that little attack. Maybe it's not unorthodox of him, but PiLiPiLi knows it's not a huge commitment to the attack that's happening to him. If it did happen. I guess he had the Cyclone, though, so we'll see.
Yeah, the Cyclone's there. It's waiting. It could maybe get some harass done, but at this point, the Natural's pretty well guarded. But we've got the attack now heading out from PiLiPiLi. The question is this going to be a complete 2-base all-in, or is Pili going to expand off of this? So far, we don't see an expansion yet, and this is a pretty good 2-base all-in map, so it wouldn't surprise me if he just went completely aggressive here and went in for the kill now.
I believe it is a 2-base all-in, yet you have the potential, because as you were mentioning, this is the best map for a 2-base all-in, for it to be a 2-base all-in, get damage done, not quite kill his opponent, and then he takes a natural off the back of it. But oh, it looks like he's going to blink straight up into the Liberator zone. It's one situation where you don't want to do it. Liberator gets a couple shots off preemptively. Siege Tank is not sieged up, just doing the normal siege mode. Will do extra damage versus these Stalkers. SCVs are pulled, allowing the Siege Tank to do the most damage, and he's pushed back. Yet does he get a decent amount of kills? 14 kills in total, but I believe those kills were from earlier. He still needs to get a little bit more damage done if he wants to fall back onto a third Nexus.
Yeah, but the Warp Prism again providing that high ground vision. PiLiPiLi moving back into the main. And now forcing the army again away from the natural. But I think there is still a Liberator field. Oh, nope, the Liberator has just now moved away, trying its best to get a good area to defend here. Meanwhile, DTs are being split up, one to go to the natural, one to go to the main. And I don't think they are a turret, so these are going to do a lot of damage.
And to boot off the back of that, even if Epic can defend, then he's got to be able to scan afterwards. He's a lot of SCVs, so it's not going to do so well. He's got to be able to meal afterwards. SCVs being a little bit indecisive what they want to do. There's a scan to find the DTs. The DTs are gone. Siege Tank will be able to siege up, and there's this bunker, but Epic's economy is in shambles right now. He's getting 100 minerals a minute to the 1,200 of PiLiPiLi. PiLiPiLi is 12 times more income at him at the moment. He can just throw these Stalkers away pretty much. SCVs will mineral walk through, trying to focus down the Stalkers, but there's just too many blinking out of the way, and PiLiPiLi is just not even adepting. He's not even microing his adepts. Just there, Proton. Did you want to play PiLiPiLi? 2-0.
GG. That's a very, very good map, and especially for the location that Pili was in, that horizontal spawn. Pili could get there pretty quick and just blink up basically wherever he wanted into the main, because, you know, the cliff, the edge there that you can get that high ground vision on, is just huge. There's so much area to blink up to.
You gotta remember that the entire game starts off with Epic saying, I'm gonna go for a 10 Marine Cyclone attack. I'm gonna do damage. I'm gonna deny their third. Cool, that's gonna put me ahead, and then I can be a little bit greedy. But PiLiPiLi completely denies that, throws it back onto Epic. Epic tries to take a third CC, and then that's denied. And I feel like in both games 1 and 2 of that series, I believe it was 2-0, right? It's not 1-1.
Yes, it was. It was 2-0.
Okay, so yeah, with both games 1 and 2, basically Epic has this plan. PiLiPiLi denies it. Epic says, okay, cool, I'll go macro. PiLiPiLi denies that and just shuts him down in his own base with those Blink Stalker plays.
Yeah, very, very well done. Also, guys, as far as the Rival Weekly goes tonight, the prize is $20 and 500 RSL points. These RSL points will be used for our Rival StarCraft League in the future next season. Second place gets $5 and 300 RSL points. Third and fourth place, 200 RSL points. And fifth through eighth place get 100 RSL points. We also have a Patreon if you'd like to support us. And I will see about getting that link there in our stream.
Thanks, guys, so much for tuning in. We have more games on the way. Up next, it'll either be PiLiPiLi versus Siegfried or Solcon. Then we have Siege Mode versus Nistic or Volts, and that is our semifinals. That means we are in the round of 4. All these players get the RSL points, but $20 first place, 5 second place. You need to get into the finals to be able to acquire some of that moolah for the day. I think we're going to go to a very short ad break, guys. After that, we're going to have some more StarCraft games for you. We have a potential of 2 more matches, a best of 3 and then a best of 5. Tonight, I am joined by Koshkii. I am DrennoC. We'll see you after this short ad break for, I think, 2 more matches.